Hi there, here we go. I'm going to take you through this wonderful platform called Canva. If you've heard of Canva, you'll know that it makes fabulous graphics, and it's a free online tool that you can log into and create an account to do that. The other thing though that it does is helps us to create fabulous mood boards. So that's what I want to show you today. I use Canva for that, and it just allows us to throw all these wonderful images into a grid, and then we create this fabulous mood board. So the first thing you want to do is go onto canva.com and you want to create an account just with email, password. I think you can log in with Facebook. So whatever you're comfortable doing is create an account, and then you'll come to this fabulous home screen. So you can see on the home screen, yeah, it says design anything. It's so good, this. You can do the presentation, so you can jump straight into the presentation mode there, an Instagram post, A4 document. But I'm going to go up here. After you create an account, you'll see this create a design. So I'm just going to click on create a design, and then I've got all these options again. So custom dimensions if I want to do something to my exact size, but I'm going to jump down here to presentation mode because I want to create I'm not creating a presentation as such, but I'm just creating a nice wide grid, which is going to be a mood board. So again, you can do an A4 document if you just want something nice and sort of portrait style in an A4 document, you can do that there. But let's go for the presentation. So I'll click on that. And then it has a little think, and then it takes us over to this section here. So we have this nice clean slate at the moment. If we go over to the left, we've got all of these pre-populated presentations. But we're not doing a presentation, we're just using the size. So what we have here as well is, this is really important, is just these little options on the side here. We can upload images here, photos, stock photos from Canva. Elements is what we're going to use today. Just below here you can add text, music, all sorts of crazy stuff. Text is good if you just want to label things in text, but we'll just go to elements here because what I want to do is just jump straight to the grids part. So there's all different things here that I've had a look at. It tells me what I've been looking at. But grids, I want to see all the grids here. So these are really just a whole lot of templates. You can start with one, you can have two side by side, but they allow us to throw images into these little windows. So I've already kind of worked out what I'm going to do. I'm going to create, we know I'm doing a landscape presentation form in a mood board, and then I'm going to go down here. I'm looking for about, see, I've got this muse, which is a painting of the Amalfi Coast, and I'm looking to have that kind of in the middle here, and then a sofa underneath it, and kind of almost lay it out as if I'm seeing the room, you know, right there in front of me. So I'm looking for a particular grid. I think it's about 8. It's 8. Oh, there we go. Here it is. There's the grid that's going to suit me. So you can go with less or you can go with more. But, you know, the more little grids you have here, the more you can really see how colours relate together. And you'll know straight off if something's too bright or too dull or just the wrong colour. You'll just look at it and go, that doesn't seem to work to me. And this is, I mean, I do this as well. So we've got I've got my perfect grid system. Now it's time to upload. I want to go in and bring in things. So I've uploaded all my stuff in advance, but I'm going to show you how I do a quick upload as well. But let's just start off with my muse, which is this fabulous, it's actually a collage of the Amalfi Coast. And this is a good example if you're kind of a quirky coastal. You're not into the blue and whites, modern coast, or whatever you want to call yourself. Here's your sort of hero image, and this is fabulous. This artist, this is of the Amalfi Coast, but this artist has created this mixed media piece, I think you'd call it, with all of these little cutouts of, you know, they look like magazine clippings, and each of these little squares has been stuck down, pasted down, and eventually arrives at this like fantastic representation of all of the colour in Positano, I think it is. So that is that's our muse, and then we want to just add and see how things look around it. Now we know with a muse, if we can, we're looking for a colour palette. Blue to me stands out, and then I've got a whole lot of other colours here. I'm tossing up though, I might be tossing up whether I want to go with pink or I might want to go with another colour. Just say I'm a bit of a fan of orange and I can see a thread of orange through. Then I might want to have a play with orange first, or I might be sort of tossing up whether I want to do more pink. So we've got the ability to put pieces together here and see how they work. So first of all, where's this funky sofa? This is a Jardin sofa. I'm pretty keen on this. I know I'm using, one of my colours is blue. So I've got this quite navy, the deeper blue here. Cotton sofa, it's a lovely big wide sofa, quite modern. And that is my sofa. I know I'm going to be happy with that, and I've looked at my layout and my space, and I'm pretty cool with that. So now I want to start to add other elements. Now, if I want to drop, if I want to actually upload some new images, I just go upload an image or video, which is up to the left here. It then takes me to options. I can take it from Facebook, Google Drive, Instagram, Dropbox if I use Dropbox, but device just takes me to all my folders on my computer. And then I've got a folder here which I just created for this purpose, a Canva images, and I've got my little set, menu here. So orange plush chair, I might sort of add that in. I've got a folder, I've created a folder here. I'm on a Mac. Looks a little bit different if you're on a Windows, but you can see I've already pre-populated these. But that's a simple process for uploading. So I might take my orange chair here and pop it here. And I'm looking at this, I have to kind of maybe imagine the pink isn't there because pink does clash a little bit with orange. So I might change that out, but I'm just feeling sort of the vibe. Do I like this orange colorway? The other thing I'm not too sure about is to go whether, well, what I want to do is, should I have this rug here, which is kind of like it's a wool rug, and it's really lovely, but do I want to go with a straightforward blue, or do I want to go with a more sort of natural look? I'm quite bespoke and I love the coastal elements of natural, like the natural rugs, sisal rugs maybe. So I'm just having a play here. So I'm having a look around. I might throw in this here, and I might instantly start to see that I'm not really kind of feeling the orange, even though I thought that I might go that way. Maybe it's a practical reason. I'm thinking maybe it's too girly to have pink. But then I realised that I'm going to need to try the pink because I'm just not sure these colours are really making this whole room sing. So I'm going to go down here and swap some stuff out. What am I thinking here? So I'm going to look for a different chair first and foremost. So I'm going to come down here. Now, all these images pre-populated, but things start to change. So I've put this other chair from Jardin, which is my pink option. It's kind of like a corally pink. The other thing I can do is flip things. So if I want to change the angle, and then I can also, if I want to make this a little bit bigger, I can crop. See this menu at the top here. So I'll just do this and move it. It's quite easy. You play around with it. And I can just click done and it just stays there. I'm already feeling that this works better. It's less garish. I could soften the tone. I could go with a tone that was less bright. And you can even do that even if you don't have the right pillow at the moment. You can press filter here, or is it adjust? And saturation gives us the color. We can make it less saturated if we want to. And it's kind of a way for you to sort of see whether you want to source a rusty looking pillow, which is actually better already, or something quite bright. So you've got those options, but just say that I'm kind of not feeling the orange as much as I'm feeling the pink now. So let's go back to uploads, and I'm going to keep going with it. So I've got all this stuff here. I'm not sure about that rug. I kind of want to look at just a natural option. I'm just trying to find my little natural rug. I'm going to try that. I just want it to feel, a little bit more natural, just in the look, because I've got so much colour in that painting. So I'm just not sure. Then I've got maybe another pink pillow that I'll put here. That feels really bright. I'm not sure about that. I definitely want to get rid of this orange pillow. So the other thing I have is this cute little bowl for an accessory, which kind of, I remember, or you might remember if you were in the Amalfi Coast on holiday, which I think is where this picture might have been sourced from in our story. You might also remember all the markets there that they have with all the fruit and vegetables, and you remember seeing all these lemons, and and you might just have this fabulous bowl with this electric blue rim that you put into the mix as an accessory. But you can see how you can start to see a story here. Now, I mean, I've already sort of chosen a few things. I feel that I'm going with pink, blue, and then some accents of this darker burnt yellow. So I've got this option here. I'm cropping this because I don't want to see all the white space. I just want to take it to here, and then I go done. And then I'm feeling like this pink is too bright. So this is where you're playing around. This is your creative process. So guess what? I just happen to have the right color pink. That feels a lot more aligned with this. So again, I just want to crop it because I don't want to see all that white space. I just want to see the colour. You can see this is probably a linen pillow, which feels great for this whole vibe. And then I've got another more subdued pillow that I've chosen. This isn't the one, but how does this look? No, I'm not feeling that. So that doesn't work at all. That's the wrong pillow. So I've got this other one here. I like this one because it's just gentle. It's a little bit of a variation on the blue. It's muted. The greenery in it I love because it's kind of not shouting out any other mad pattern. There's enough pattern sort of made by the application of these, this mixed media, whatever it is, the pieces of magazine cutouts. It's kind of created this real texture. It's fabulous. So I'm quite happy with that. So you can see how we can just create a look for a living room here that, to me, if I went out now and started to put these together, I know from experience they would work. But even if you're still a little dubious, go and then start to put things together. You want to see the actual pieces. You want to see the actual fabric of this sofa if you're purchasing it. And then, you just want to look at these things together. But overall, I'm feeling like this is a pretty good scheme. So that's a really easy way to create a mood board. And I hope you found that helpful. I just absolutely love Canva, and I hope you will too. So that is our tuition on how to create a very simple mood board using their elements and grids option in Canva. So on that note, I'm going to leave you to it, and all the best with Canva.